words we never learned to say, lingering in hearts that lost their way. Little pauses hanging tight between your breath and quiet night. I replay the moment slow, searching for the undertow of feelings drifting out of sight. In the soft and fading light, I still hear the words you meant in the spaces where you went. Silent truths that softly lay in the lines we couldn't say, lines we never learned to say, echo softly where they lay in the shadows of our past, wishing they had come to pass. If I spoke them even now, would they reach your heart somehow, or just drift and fade away? Lines we never learned to say, lines we never learned to say. All the quiet glances that we kept, secrets in the looks we never said. We were talking without sound, feeling lost but holding ground. Now those moments come again, when the night is whispered thin, and I hear your gentle voice calling out a quieter choice. Maybe someday we will find what we left between the lines. Soft confessions gone astray in the words we couldn't say, lines we never learned to say, still return in shades of gray. Every time I close my eyes, I can hear their faint reprise. If I whisper into space, will the echoes find your place, or dissolve at break of day? Lines we never learned to say, lines we never learned to say. Maybe silence spoke for us. In the quiet, soft and slow, I release the things I know, but some truths remain and stay. Lines we never learned to say. Fading footprints in the dawn mark the places we have gone. Every step now feels remote, like a half-forgotten note. The quiet morning holds its breath as I walk where we once met. Still your shadow follows mine, softly tracing every line. Even as the light appears, I still feel you linger here, in the spaces where we'd yawn. Fading footprints in the dawn, fading footprints in the dawn, flicker gently then they're gone. But the warmth you left behind stays within my wandering mind. If I follow where they lead, every memory takes the lead, pulling me from dust to dawn. Fading footprints in the dawn. can feel the night release all the things we failed to keep. Still your presence drifts upon fading footprints in the dawn. Fading footprints in the dawn. We're like wishes we outgrew, yet they whisper soft and drawn. Stories only meant for two. If I breathe the morning in, I can hear the way you grin in the stillness stretching on. Fading footprints in the dawn. Truly fade. As the daylight settles in, I recall where we have been, even when the path is gone. Your footprint guide my dawn. Soft echoes behind the door, footsteps I don't hear anymore. Shadows stretch across the floor, like they've been waiting since before. Your old sweater on the chair still holds hints of midnight air. Everything you left behind lingers gently in my mind. I pause, hoping I might hear just a trace of you appear somewhere in the room once more. Soft echoes behind the door. Soft echoes behind the door, call me back to what we wore. Every memory unfurls like a fading string of pearls. If I breathe the silence in, I can feel you close again. In the quiet I explore, soft echoes behind the door. Half-lit corners hold your tone, places where you felt like home. Dusty frames along the wall still replay a gentle fall. I don't try to chase the sound, I just let it wrap around. Soft and blurry, warm yet sore, like a whisper asking for more. Even when the night is still, I can hear you if I will. In the spaces we once wore, soft echoes behind the door. Soft echoes behind the door, move like tides along the shore. Every thought you ever made drifts in quiet silver shade. If I close my eyes a while, I can almost see your smile, held in tones I can't ignore. Soft echoes behind the door. Your silence still speaks, though the night begins to fade and the memories rearrange, I still hear you evermore. Soft echoes behind the door. In the place the lantern glows, there's a quiet no one knows. Shadows dance along the walls like they're answering distant calls. I sit where we used to be, letting moments come to me. Every warm and gentle trace still lingers in this little space. Even as the night grows thin, I can feel you breathing in. Somewhere in these soft domains, where the lantern light remains, where the lantern light remains. Life feels lighter, ease the pains. Even though you've gone your way, your warm flicker's here to stay. If I follow glowing lines, I can see our older times, held in golden gentle veins, where the lantern light remains. Dusty shelves and wooden floors still remember how you wore. Your soft laughter drifting near, painting warmth across the air. I reach out like I once would, touch the past the way I could. Every echo still explains why the lantern light remains. Maybe lights don't really leave, even when our hearts deceive. They just stay in quiet frames, where the lantern light remains, where the lantern light remains. I feel sheltered from the rain. All the storms beyond the door fade like waves upon the shore. If I breathe a golden gleam, I can hear us in between all the soft and fragile games, where the lantern light remains. Feel the glitter. Life remembers what we felt. When the candle night is through, I still see a hint of you in the glow that stays and stays, where the lantern light remains. I walk the streets we used to know. The evening air is calm and slow. Your laughter lingers in the wind, a quiet ghost beneath my skin. The passing cars feel far away, like memories from brighter days. I close my eyes, the world stands still, and all that's left is how you feel. And though you're somewhere far tonight, your shadow leans into my light. I hear your voice in gentle waves, calling me back to where you stayed, where the echoes stay, where time won't wash your name away. Soft and low they gently play all the things we couldn't say. If I lose my way, following what used to be okay, I'll return someday to where the echoes stay. The city hums a tender tune, the clouds drift slow across the moon. I think of all the moments past, the ones I hoped were meant to last. Your sweater still hangs by the door. I tell myself I'm fine, I'm sure, but pieces of you fill this place like whispers I can't quite erase. And maybe I'm not meant to hold the things we lost, the stories told, but still they hum in shades of gray. Inside the quiet space I stay, where the echoes stay, where the nights don't push you far away. Soft as dreams that drift astray, but somehow always choose to stay. If the dawn feels cold and the world grows older than it should, I'll still find my way to where the echoes stay. I still hear you in the small things. As midnight slips into the gray, I breathe you in and drift away. And somewhere past the breaking day, I'll rest with you, where the echoes stay. The clock is glowing 2 a.m. I'm wide awake alone again. The city hums a lullaby, but it won't calm this restless mind. Your name drifts through the quiet air, a soft reminder you're nowhere near. I try to breathe the night back slow, but every thought still pulls you close. And maybe sleep would feel less cold if I could let your memory go. But in the dark you bloom like light, a gentle lake I can't fight. Sleepless but dreaming of you, in shadows where the soft winds move. Every hour turns into a place your heartbeat wandered through. If I could close my eyes and keep you here for one more night, maybe I'd make it through. Sleepless but dreaming of you. But dreaming of you. The blankets hold your fading warmth, the phantom comfort in the storm. I trace the silence on my skin and feel the shape you once in. I tell myself I'm letting go, but truth is softer spoken low. It's in the way the darkness knows your echo's still a part of home. And maybe dawn will break the spell and pull me from this fragile hell. But till the morning finds me blue, I'll drift in all my dreams of you. Sleepless but dreaming of you, in memories I stumble through. Every heartbeat plays a tune of nights I once belonged with you. If morning comes too soon, I'll wrap my hopes in faith. The night grows thin, the shadows fade, but all the dreams you softly made still linger warm in shades of blue. Sleepless, but dreaming of you. Steam rises from a quiet cup. I hold it close to warm me up. The morning light is soft and thin, but still can't reach the cold within. Your sweater hangs beside the chair, a little ghost is always there. I sip the past in quiet sip, your name still resting on my lips. And maybe time will wash you out, the way it fades the morning clouds. But every thought just circles back to everything we lost and lacked. A warm cup and cold memories, mixing like the autumn breeze. Soft and slow they follow me through quiet rooms and empty seats. If I close my eyes, I feel you breathing by my side. Even if it's all make-believe, warm cup, cold memories. The rain outside plays something low, a rhythm only you would know. I watch it drip down window panes like tiny echoes of your name. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but truth lies softer between lines. And in a steam I see your face, fading slow then gone without a trace. And maybe one day I'll feel the sun without remembering someone. But here I sit with trembling hands, trying to relearn where I stand. A warm cup and cold memories, lingering like gentle grief, holding on to what I need while letting go of what can't be. If tomorrow heals, maybe I'll know what's truly real. But tonight I sit quietly, warm cup, cold memories. I'm trying. I'm trying. I really am. Yeah. The kettle cools, the daylight dims, the world grows soft around the rims. And though you're gone, you stay with me in warm cups and cold memories. Cold memories, cold memories, and cold memories. Cold memories. sighs with evening light. Dust drifts slow in quiet flight. Your shadow used to linger here. Now all that's left is atmosphere. The wooden floor remembers well. The soft rhythm I couldn't tell if you were leaving for a while or gone beyond the last goodbye. Funny how an empty space still feels carved by your embrace. Even when the sound is gone, echoes somehow carry on. Fading footsteps in the hallway whisper things we couldn't say. Soft reminders of your name trailing off like gentle rain. If I listen hard enough, I can hear the distant stuff of the life we almost made. Fading footsteps slip away. Evening hums its lonely tune. Shadows stretch across the room. I trace the places you once stood, as if remembering feels good. But memories walk quieter now, not as sharp as they allowed. Still I swear they linger near, like fading steps I almost hear. Maybe I just miss the sound of knowing you were still around. And in this hallway dim and tall, your absence feels like knocking walls. Faded in footsteps in the hallway, calling me from yesterday. Soft reminders of your touch that I somehow miss too much. If I breathe and close my eyes, I can hear them harmonize with the silence left today. Fading footsteps slip away. Fading footsteps slip away. Did you ever hear mine? The hallway falls asleep tonight. No more steps beneath the light, but every echo you once made stays with me, though you've faded away. It's 2 a.m., the kitchen still, the kind of quiet time can't fill. A half-warm cup beside my hand feels like something I understand. The window glows with silver light, pale reflections of the night. And in the shine along the rim, I see the ghost of you again. Funny how the smallest things hold the weight of ending. Moonlight in a coffee cup, stirring memories back up. Moonlight on my coffee cup shows the things we gave up. Little moments, soft and slow, from a world I used to know. If I sip, it fades away like the words we couldn't like forgotten dreams. Quiet, warm, and torn at seams. I trace the handle with my thumb, thinking of what we become. Sometimes love is just a glow that melts before we even know. And all that's left is something small, a shimmer on the kitchen wall. I guess that's where we ended too. Soft reflections losing hue, but in this cup you reappear for just a moment, crystal clear. Moonlight on my coffee cup brings your memory back up. Every sip is bittersweet, like the nights we used to meet. If I breathe a moment in, I can feel you once again in silver light that can't add up. Just moonlight in my coffee cup. Maybe that's enough for tonight. Cup grows cold, another story left untold. But in the glow I'm giving up, I keep a piece of us, caught in this cup. Melt in a gentle glow. I sit here with an empty chair, pretending you're still sitting there. The quiet wraps around my skin like something soft I once let in. And though the world has gone to sleep, there's something here I wanna keep. Every breath the darkness takes feels like all the quiet aches, holding pieces of your voice in a silence without choice. Here, where the quiet feels like you, in the stillness we once knew. Every echo soft and blue feels like something drifting through. If I close my eyes a while, I can almost feel your smile. Here where silence paints the room with fading memories of you. The lamp is warm, the night is cold. Stories left are growing old. I trace the lines you used to make on nights we stayed awake too late. Your laughter lingers in the air, not quite gone but barely there. And in the hush between the sighs, I hear your name in thin disguise. Funny how an empty space still can feel like your embrace. Even though the truth is clear, only echoes linger here, here, where the quiet feels like you, in the shadows passing through. Every corner, every hue sings a memory of you. If I breathe the darkness in, it feels soft against my skin. Here where silence holds me too, in the shape you once grew into. Some feelings don't know how to leave. The night grows thin, the calm grows deep. I let the quiet fall asleep, but in the hush I'm clinging to, there's still a place that sounds like you. The curtains sway with midnight air, a quiet room, an empty chair. The window cracks a subtle glow, like it remembers long ago. Oh, oh. I used to wait for your hello, a soft knock only you would know. But now the breeze is all that stays, hey, whispering through the quiet space. Funny how the smallest sound makes me think you're still around, even though I always knew the open window leads to you. A window open just for you, letting in the fading blue. Every night I leave it wide, like you might slip back inside. If the wind could bring you home through these shadows where I roam, I will wait the whole night through with a window open just for you. A silver line across the floor where you'd recline. I trace the glow with quiet hands, trying to feel where you used to stand. The air is cool but soft and kind, like how you felt inside my mind. And though I know you won't return, the window stays, the curtains turn. Maybe hope is just a breeze moving softly through the trees, telling me that maybe walk back beneath the moon. A window open just for you, letting in a memory's hue. Every whisper passing through feels like it remembers